1. Sup YouTube, Constant Gamer here, and today we are playing Infamous Second Son. Now, this is one of the only 2 Infamous games we have left to cover before we've done the full series. This one I have played before like 6 times, so same with like Infamous 2. I've played this one a lot. So basically, to summarize what this is talking about here is basically like, you know, talking about, oh, when Conduit showed up, people call him bioterrorist because some went evil, because, you know, if you give somebody power, you know, some people are going to be good with it, but some people are going to be straight evil. You know, that's just how that works. You can't guarantee everybody. You can't guarantee that if an entire world, if a bunch of people just woke up with superpowers, you know, you can't even guarantee that, like, they're all going to be good people. Guarantee it, they're not. But yeah, and also a shipment of prisoners is showing up. And these 3 prisoners are going to be like our main besties for the game. I'll word them that way. They're going to be like our friends. After I kiss them and touch them and do things to their buddies. Like, caress it gently. Oh, also, I think this game does have copyrighted music, but I could be wrong. I hope there's a setting for that. I do know for a fact there's one song at the end that's copyrighted, but I'm pretty sure, like, during the credits it's copyrighted. So, I might skip over that part when it shows up or whatever. But I wouldn't think the rest of this would be copyrighted. But then again, I got, like, copyright claims on, like, 90% of the Infamous 2 videos due to the music playing in the background. So, as much as I would like to keep the music in, I don't know if I want to sacrifice the copyright claims for it. You know what? Maybe I will, just because the music in this game bangs. Like, the background music is just good, so it's like, no point in letting you guys not have that experience. You know, just for the sake of, you know, because it's easier on me, you know. It's not like I'm making money from YouTube anyway, so when I start making money from YouTube, I'll treat copyright claims completely differently, but until I get a paycheck, you know, it's gonna be about the same. Oh, missed a little bit. Oh, missed some more. There we go. I do like, too, that even if you fully, like, 100% spray in these areas, like, you don't let it get all mistied and stuff. Like, even if you do that, the game still makes it look all misty. Even though you can tell I'm clearly putting a lot of paint on here.
Hey,
Fun fact, this game is what got me into street art.
Damn it.
Because this game's peak.
I
I will say, as the Infamous games have gone on, they've been less about, like, the dualities or the karma system, which I don't really care for. But at the same time, the story of this game is
goddamn criminal mastermind.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's a, like, bad game story-wise. It's a decent game. I like the gameplay too. I definitely like it, because compared to the other games, there's like more stuff to like experiment and work with, and it's super cool.
This should work. Oh, genius. Oh, genius.
Who's out there?
It's just me, Betty.
It's just me, Betty.
Can you guys tell I played this game before?
Seriously.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the big to-do at the Longhouse?
Yeah, I just didn't feel
See,
all that
somebody,
accomplished tonight, but you look
I think it was
amazing.
from Gaming Sins, like forever
What were you
ago.
doing up on the roof?
Back when those videos were super popular.
Were
I don't
you
think
up to
people make
mischief?
those anymore. Gaming Sins and Movie Sins and shit.
I know you're in there.
But,
Just come on out.
which I felt, now that looking back on like Gaming Sins and Cinema Sins
Okay, well,
videos,
come on,
it's
seriously, what are
literally
you
just
gonna do
people
Well,
like
I have
picking
no
a game,
choice.
whether they like it or
He's a
not,
cop.
and just nitpicking the hell out of it and calling that a sin,
And if you were still here,
which is like kind of interesting when you think about those videos in that way. It's
Thanks,
literally just
Betty.
somebody
This is the
complaining
last
about every
time.
possible thing to complain about in a video game.
I have to go back to my office. Apparently, I'm getting a phone call.
Like literally a cinema sin, like literally one of the sins of those kinds of videos would be like, so the thing is with the karmatic stuff is Delson's jacket will change, his vest will. So like one of the gaming
Hello,
sins would be
Frida.
like, How does he change it? Is he just magically buying a new... Is there a place
now
that just
the
so
easy
happens
part.
to sell these and he's
Get the
buying them from? Or
longhouse,
is he making them
an
himself?
alibi.
Like, where did he get the check for? Like, it's that sort of thing. It's like... Now looking back on it, those videos are very irritating to think about, but I used to watch those all the time. I ate that shit up. But, actually, hold on. I may need to mute this song, I think. I may need to. There's no option for it, which is crazy. I don't think I'll get an option. Like a proper options. Well, no, this is the same option system. Photo mode. No, I'm not using photo mode. Subtitles on, game HUD. Wow, there actually is nothing for copyrighted music. Alright, can't wait to have to trim those sections out or get them muted in the video. That's gonna be cool. Alright, I guess I'm getting copyright claims, guys. Just think, I'm doing this for you, though. But anyway, I mentioned the whole CinemaSynth thing because I was gonna go on...
Stop doing that.
I was gonna go on like a little kind of mini rant about that, which is basically the fact that, oh, damn it, I forgot my point. Hold on, I'll remember it in a second. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So it was the fact that in those videos, it pointed out the fact that, I swear he said something about this boat when I went up to it one time. Guess I'm mistaken. But, basically, he, the guy making the video, making the Gaming Sins video, pointed out the fact that, like, why do they use a fake tribe? Like a Comish, when there's like, you know, tons of indigenous, like, native tribes, like real ones that they could have used. And it's like, now I think about it, it's like, yeah, like they should have just used a real one, but at the same time, they also, like, it makes sense they used a fake one, right? Because Numere, that's not a real place. You know, Empire City, that's not a real place. You know, so why not just create a fake tribe? You know, there's at least one factor of every game that's made up besides all the powers and stuff, you know. Oh, this was the one. This was the one that that has the voice line attached to it. I thought it was the woman. I'm surprised he doesn't have anything to say about the woman one. Like, hey, lady. Like, you know, trying to hit on it or something. I don't know. That's what I expected anyway. Like how I'm sucking at the parkour. This is like my bread and butter, dude. Especially with these games.
Shoot, get out of here.
Yahoo!
That was close.
Dude, just climb it. But yeah, so that was the end of that bit, I guess. I had nothing else to say. But yeah, I do think it's nice that I do think it's nice that they created a new one for themselves. Mainly because I feel like, because here's the problem, right? If you create, I'm gonna just pause the game to mention this before this cutscene plays. So here's the thing: if you create your own, like, indigenous tribe, like the Akomish, right? Then you can say that, like, oh yeah, like, this is just a custom of the tribe, and just bullshit something. You know, whereas if you did a real indigenous tribe, you'd have to, like, you know, be accurate with it. Otherwise, you'd have a lot of people complaining about it. So it is just safer to do it this way. So yeah, maybe a quote-unquote sin to certain people, but it just makes more sense from a logistics standpoint.
Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is for me to keep arresting my own brother over and
sorry,
over
Knuckles.
and over again?
Maybe you should stop arresting your brother over and over and over again.
You think this is a joke?
No, I don't.
Is this how you want to leave your mark on the world, huh? You think this would make our parents proud? Misdemeanor vandalism?
Listen, man, there's a lot of scary shit in the world, and while I'm out there actually trying to assert my talent,
You're trying to assert your talent. I mean, what the hell are you
always
even
do
talking
this,
about?
Reggie? Why don't you just let me be
Explain it
who
to
I
Tell me
am?
what big bad
There's a
scary
lot of
shit
complaints.
you're gonna say is
Explain
wrong.
it to you.
Really? Because I don't seem to get it. What?
Truck.
Bam. Man, either that truck's strong as hell or those cars are weak as fuck to where that one just blew up instantly upon getting hit. Cars don't do that, by the way, guys. Could you imagine if every time somebody got hit by a car, their car just
I'm going
exploded
after
like
those
in
two.
video
You
games?
stay back. That thing's gonna blow.
You know how
Stay away
wild
from
that
the
would be?
exploding thing. Got it.
Like, you would just go to, like, you know, do your thing, and then, like, a guy lightly taps your bumper and your car explodes. That'd be crazy. Be like, sorry guys, can't come to work today. Somebody lightly tapped me, and now my car just in flames.
I was gonna die. Hey, you all right?
When I first played this
Let him
game,
go.
I'm not gonna
Just
lie,
let
I
him
thought
go. Keep your hands where I can see him.
I thought
I don't wanna hurt
Hank here
nobody.
was
I just wanna get
was
going
like
before
Cole
she gets
McGrath.
here. I said let him go, or I will shoot you.
Right?
But then, like, I actually listened to his voice and seen his power and stuff, and I was like, dang. Because his power is smoke, but it looks like napalm, which made me also think it was Cole, like Evil Karma Cole. Like, they managed to arrest him somehow or something. Because it was like, oh, yeah, like, because now he's using the napalm ability more, because he's Evil Cole. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's a completely different character. But that would have been an interesting way to write, like, to have this story take place after the evil ending. But then again, at the same time, you'd have to make all the characters conduits, because
Reg?
at the end of the second game, in the evil karma, you kill all of humanity in order to,
Gotta find
like,
Reggie.
in order to make all the conduits, like, you know,
The
all their powers
hell was
activate.
that? What the hell? What's happening to
Also,
me?
dude, I'm not gonna lie. One day
God,
I hope
no!
I wake up and actually can just do shit like this. You know.
Stop it! Stop it!
Like, I hope one day I just wake up and have powers.
What's going
You know how
on?
fucking cool that would be?
Oh my god.
Like, just waking up
God.
one day and being a
Stop.
conduit would be awesome.
Reg! Reg, I really need you! What is going on? Reggie! No! Reggie! Reg, you okay?
Nelson, what was that?
I gotta get that thing off you.
I don't know, Richie.
Get you out!
His voice is cracking like crazy. I don't know, Richie. I think I'm going through a second puberty.
No, no! Shit. I can't stop it, man. I can't stop it. Reggie, I can't stop it, man.
It's okay. You're okay. Just breathe. Breathe. You're all right. You're all right.
I'm one of them, man. I'm one
Some
of them.
true brother shit right here,
No.
bro.
No.
These homies
You're
run
my
tight.
brother.
They
All
blood.
right. You're my brother. Okay. This thing with you is gonna pass. I promise. We'll fix it. All right. You with me? You with me? Okay. Okay. Get out there. There is a bioterrorist. We gotta stop him before he
I
gets to the
do
rest of the
actually
tribe.
like
Right.
the dynamic of this game as well. Like, story-wise.
I need you.
Because
I need you right now.
throughout the game, you know,
Come on.
it's like them both, like with Delson, from the point he receives his powers to the end of the game and everything, like both him and his brother are
Promise me you
slowly
won't
coming to
use any of
terms
those
with, like,
tricks,
oh,
okay?
not all
wouldn't have been
conduits
able
are
to even
bad,
get
you
to
know,
you
not
back there
every
if I
one of
hadn't.
them's a
Promise me you
bioterrorist,
won't
you know,
do that.
like that's what
Hey.
I think is cool,
Hey.
that it's just like,
I
you
don't
know, like
think what's
they
happening
learn
is
that,
good.
like,
Sheriff, we can't get
it's kind of like racism, but not really. It's like they learn that, like, not all conduits are bad. It's kind of like
How
not
will
all
he get
races
through?
are bad,
I
sort of
think
thing.
he
You know, it's like a
ran through.
racism algorithm,
that?
or
No way to
or
find out.
a racism allegory is what I mean.
Nelson's a bioterrorist too.
Wait, he's not.
Tribe here's about to panic. Fine, go. Control the mobs.
I didn't think it would let me back
Coming
through the
back with
gate.
help. See if Betty's in there with the bioterrorist, and be careful. Never know what those freaks are capable of.
Don't worry, Rich.
Those freaks.
Man, every time I hear, I've been watching a lot of Baki recently. Like, I binged watched like all of Baki, and dude, every time I hear,
Betty needs me.
every time I hear Delson's voice, since it's Troy Baker, all I can think about
Vince.
is Baki.
Good to know.
So I just imagine Baki Hanma with superpowers. So basically, a more overpowered Baki, because he practically already has superpowers without having
Wow,
superpowers.
That should have hurt.
Literally, if Baki had superpowers, he'd actually be an unstoppable force.
Where are you?
Because he can
Betty?
already do all the crazy shit he can do just being a normal dude. Could you imagine if he had superpowers? Also, I know what I'm supposed to do. What am I doing? I'm like looking for collectibles. This isn't that kind of game. This isn't the kind of game that has collectibles. I don't know why I'm looking for some. Like I'm just gonna magically run into some. Like you picked up a golden Delson head or some shit. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I think I have the DLC installed as well. I just want to point that out. The Cole's Legacy stuff. I'm pretty sure I have that installed.
Don't spoil the surprise.
I'm not entirely sure how to access it, though.
Almost there, Betty.
I know it's like a quest you get at some point, but I don't know how.
Help you, lady.
Unless you can just get it from the store or something. Maybe I have to unlock one of the islands to get it or something.
Just trying to create a diversion. I didn't know anybody was in here.
You did this to me.
You're a conduit?
Betty, I'll explain later, but you gotta get out of here now.
Good, I'm gone.
Not until you fix this first.
Beat his ass. Beat that old country fuck up. I think this is a cool thing too. Like this whole episode so far has been like, I think this is a cool thing.
I'll spend most of my life.
This is an interesting way to like
It's easy
learn
enough
about
to
the
bust
characters
out.
that Delson gets his powers
You
from.
just gotta wait for that golden opportunity.
Is from, you know, this.
When I
Not
got my
only
powers,
sticking to the comic
Hell,
book
I was
aesthetic that like the other
unstoppable.
Infamous games have, but like
until the DMV
when he
caught up with
absorbs
me.
power, he like
Yeah,
gets access to
they
their
got
memories.
A special hole they like to toss folks like
cool.
me in. Figured out a
I mean,
way
I did
to
kind of spoil a little
bind
bit
us
of
all
the
up so
game
we
in the
couldn't
future
use
for
our
that, but
powers.
at the same
Got
time
off
though,
so
I
that
didn't
they
spoil
had to feed us,
enough to make
wash
you
us,
not
even
watch.
wipe our
Please
goddamn
watch. Oh,
That's no way for a man to live.
there ain't
no way.
Ain't
They
no
had
way
this
for a man to live.
red-headed bitch there, really into needles and scalpels. She called what she did to me tests. But if you do enough time, you learn a few tricks. Just gotta be patient. Sooner or later, they'll screw up.
Hell yeah.
They always do. You maybe see something or you hear something, learn things you weren't supposed to know. So when that bitch put the three of us in that wagon, I knew what was coming. A golden opportunity.
A golden opportunity. I love too that the anti-power shackles they wear are literally like the same shit that
Poking around inside my head.
that like Elsa's
It's me? I thought
gets
that was you.
used on,
saw
or
Ryan.
that gets used on
That
Elsa
DDP prison.
whenever
She catches you, that's where you go.
in the first Frozen movie.
Wait!
It's like the same shit. Just it fully covers their hands, and somehow they can't use their powers, which makes no sense. Just because you cover someone's hands doesn't mean they can't just blow the cuffs off themselves. Or maybe that's the thing. It's like when they cover their hands fully, if they try to use any sort of concussive force, they'll just blow their hand to shreds. So maybe that's the
I
cost.
don't know what happened, but you better be ready to disappear.
Why?
You're a conduit now, kid. A bioterrorist. Welcome to the world of run for your life. And that's what I aim to do, even if I gotta go through you.
Not going anywhere until you fix this.
This ain't something that can be
I'm surprised I haven't been hit yet.
At
I'm kinda
least
doing
show
this
me how to
flawlessly.
control it.
Ain't got time. DUP's coming. And she knows I'm onto her plan. This fire's only gonna buy 2-3 minutes diversion tops. I gotta get now. Ain't going back to Curtin K.
Yeah, well, whoever's coming is coming for you, man, not me.
You've been seen, son. Folks here know about you. And she's got a way of
Yeah,
making
they know me
people
as a
come.
person. They don't know any conduit shit. Hell, I didn't even know I was a conduit till a couple minutes ago. You
Good
know?
luck, kid.
Oh, hell no. No way I'm gonna die in a fish guttery.
Just let me go. Just let me walk away. Nobody's ever got to know about any of this. Wait a minute. Stop. Let's talk about
Now,
it.
how did he... So, here's the thing. Delson couldn't, like, smoke through the doors, but he could. So, did he smoke through the smallest crack imaginable, or what? Because those doors were closed.
Well, we got him, right? I, flushed that mean old conduit for you. Good job, everybody. Especially you, guys.
Bioterrorist. Henry Daughtry was a bioterrorist. Conduit. Is a word used by traitors who sympathize with their cause. You're not a traitor, are you?
A
Try
good
not to
sentence
be.
to say would be something like, "No, that's
You
just what he
seem
called
nervous.
himself in there."
No,
Yeah.
I'm not nervous.
It's been my experience there are only two reasons for people to be nervous. Either they're cowards, or they have something to hide.
Dude.
Well, you know, I also get nervous around pretty girls.
I
You were
wonder.
in there with that bioterrorist.
I wonder how
For
the
some
structure. I
time.
was focused on the cutscene. I
Did you
wonder how the
share
structure of this
anything
game would
with him?
change, right? So basically, Delson's ability is he's a
Sure. Did
power
he say anything
sponge.
to you?
He can essentially
Share
like,
any of his
if he like touches a prime
ramblings
conduit, he can
around
like absorb their
Alzheimer's.
powers and like add it to a repertoire, basically. So I'm wondering, right? If
No,
she
he
were to
didn't-
like,
He didn't share anything.
because she has powers. She's the one who
That's
used the
good.
concrete on Hank there. But I wonder how the course of the game
See,
would have changed
we
story-wise
are
if what
engaged
would
in a life and
happen
death
is if
war
she went to
with
hit
these
him
bioterrorists,
for
and
some
it's
reason,
my job to do
and then like he like grabbed her hand
whatever
or
it
something
takes to ensure
and
that
like
we
gained
win
her
that war.
abilities then. Like I wonder how the game would play out if that was the case. You know?
Well,
Interesting
It's
thing.
kind of funny because aren't you a bioterrorist too? Okay.
Yes, I am. Sometimes you have to fight fire with fire. And it's
Damn,
clear
you
now
right.
that you're not a coward, which means there's something that you're not telling me.
Oh, what are you doing? You can't do this, you crazy! I've got rights!
And I have the legal authority to suspend those rights whenever I feel it's necessary, like now, for instance. I'll ask again, what happened in there?
And I will tell you again.
Right in the back of the knee too. That probably hurts like a bitch.
I'm told that hurts.
Maybe I know what happened in there.
No! Betty, don't!
Really? Still nothing. Well, unless you decide that you do have something to tell me, I'll go chat with that nice old lady. But you should know, concrete is especially hard on brittle bones. And if she doesn't talk, I'll just move on to the next one.
Nah, homie.
Next, until I
Check
find
this
someone
shit
who
out
does.
and just shoot.
So do you have something you
Smoke
want
out
to
my
tell me?
butthole.
Or do you prefer that I move on to your friends here?
Even though I have concrete in my legs, what's stopping me from literally dashing towards her and just beating her ass? Like, within this perspective, right, of how the game works and, like, the story, right? What is stopping me from doing that?
I'm a conduit.
What?
I said I'm a conduit, alright? I caught it a second ago from that guy.
Oh, you caught it. Very funny.
Ah! God!
Telson.
So, Betty,
Literally, all Delson would have had to
maybe
do
you
is,
could
like,
give me a straight
you know,
answer.
show it off to be like, hey, look, do you see how I have the same power as that guy? Like, oh, that doesn't make sense. 'Cause they never
Yeah,
show
I'm told
conduits
that
having the same
hurts.
ability unless it's like a shared thing. Like with the ice enemies in Infamous 2, they were literally just like they sucked Quo's power and used it to fuel other dudes, so it was like a shared ability. So they're not technically full conduits; they just have the ability to carry a conduit gene, I guess, technically, or some shit, genome editing bullshit or something. But yeah, so it's like he could literally be like, hey, yo, two conduits aren't alike, you know, how come I have the same ability? Like, ooh, whoop-de-doo. Let me touch your balls and gain your concrete ability. And solve all the problems of this game.
What's going on here?
Brooke Augustine.
They turned the longhouse into a hospital?
Rutro. Are you doing
How
good?
long have I been out?
Hold on. Oh, the beeping sounded
yeah.
super fast,
What
which
the hell
made me
happened?
think that, which made me think that, like, you know, that guy was about to die. Also, kerosene heater. I've used those before. They get the room very hot very quickly. And I imagine there's more than just the one warming this whole room.
How could anyone do this?
So, like, unless it's really cold outside, like, a bunch of kerosene heaters going on. Yeah, there's more than one. So, yeah, all these kerosene heaters.
Stop her.
God, this room would be unbearable to be in if enough of them were going off at full power, especially a room of this size. So, due to that, Delson would be sweating profusely underneath that jacket, bro. Because he's wearing a jacket and a flannel. And who knows, probably a shirt under that, too.
Do this to you?
Yeah, how'd you think I was gonna
It'd be hot as
drag you
hell.
out to that
And that
ornery
beanie
trot?
on, dude would actually be just sweating
Besides,
like crazy.
At the time, it seemed like all the cool kids were getting their legs pierced.
So that means everyone here.
It's cute.
We're a Comish. We protect our own.
Hell yeah. Except
No
for when I
one
do the
here
evil route.
blames you for what
I don't.
happened.
I sell your ass out instantly.
Neither should you.
No remorse.
Can't be ashamed for what you are. Can't help it. You were born that way.
All that matters is I'm one of them now.
You are not one of those beady-eyed
Chinese.
bioterrorists who
Like,
go
hey,
killing
Betty,
people
what
hate
the
people.
fuck? Could you imagine that if
You're a
instead of
good
saying
boy.
bioterrorist, she just said like Chinese or something?
Happy
She's
I'm
like just
smoke
extremely
coming out of your
racist.
It's the whole reason why we're in this. Is
She's
smoke
just the
coming out
wise
our
old
fingers.
racist grandmother.
Don't go down that
She's a
road.
cute, lovable grandma, but at the same time, she's like abhorrently
If you're gonna be such a
racist.
buzzkill,
That'd be wild.
I'm gonna have to go back to sleep. Because I need my rest. So that I can get better and get on my feet again. And I can rest now because you're awake. You don't you worry. I'm gonna be fine. Really. Just
Now, I never understood how these people were like dying from concrete. But if you think about it, right, what concrete does is like, because there's cases of people who have been like dipped in concrete, right? Or they've like jumped in concrete and then they've had to get it like surgically removed.
I'll fix this.
Because what happens is the concrete sucks the water out of your body. Because that's how concrete is made. It's like the mix plus water, you know, causes it to create the liquid, which hardens, you know, so it absorbs like the water and sweat through your body.
We're gonna lose you there.
Concrete in the legs.
And then like,
It's a big
you
one,
know,
that.
basically drains all the water out of your
See,
body till you
fast
die.
healing seems to be a part
So-
of your new,
So due to
thing.
that, like, I guess it's kind of like a
Speaking of
concrete
which,
poisoning
the
sort of thing.
Craziness with the hands, is that gone
I
yet?
don't know, man. There's no smoking in the longhouse, remember?
Right.
And I wouldn't want to get in the way of anyone's recovery.
Recovery? Hey, Delson, these people aren't getting any better. They're dying, man.
You don't know that.
No, but the doctors who came through here when you
Be
were
like,
out,
I don't
they
know
do.
that,
And they
but
said that
everybody else does.
they said
I'm
the
pretty
only way
sure
those shards
if
are
you're
coming out is
dying,
the
you can
exact
tell
same
that
way
you're
they were.
dying.
What? But that was Augustine and her concrete power.
Yeah.
Then screw it, man. Looks like you and me are going to Seattle and we're gonna go get her.
Whoa, wait, what? You think you're just gonna charm her into coming back here with you?
Yeah.
Come on, man, I know you took a bump to the head, but you two didn't exactly hit it off last time you were together.
Reggie, I did this. And I gotta fix it.
No, damn it, Delson, you just got back on your feet. Look, I know you want to help, but the doctors have already said the
The
only...
only way it's getting out is with the same power. I get it.
Which means I don't need Augustine. I just need her
You
power.
don't actually need Augustine. We just need her power.
Okay, now you've lost me.
I'm a goddamn power sponge, remember? If I got smoke, why can't I get concrete?
Yeah, but what if Smoke was just a fluke?
Genius.
Huh? Think about it. You'd have to go through, 1,000 DUP guys just to get to her?
Yeah, probably something like that. I'll explain in the truck.
What truck? I don't have a truck.
I have a truck.
That's my truck.
I love this game. It's so good. Such a peak vehicle. Now I'm gonna kind of talk over
right,
this
I got this
conversation
whole thing
sort of
figured
because
out,
there's like a
okay?
cover of Heart-Shaped
We
Box
hit
by
the
Nirvana
town,
playing
we
that's
load
most
up
likely
at the
copyrighted, so I kind of
all-you-can-leach
want to
conduit
avoid
power
that.
buffet,
So like any
and then we
point where
swing by
they're
the
stop
space
where they're
needle,
gonna
all
stop
we go to see
talking,
it,
I'm
and
just
then we're
gonna
back
yap
home to serve
about
some
something
lives.
to just kill
You do
the
realize
space.
when we hit the town, there's a fair chance the town's gonna, you know, head back.
But
What does that even mean?
It means that Seattle has
means
half a
everybody's
million
gonna
people
just
that aren't
beat
exactly
your
thrilled
ass,
about the
dude.
bioterrorists
Everybody's gonna
that
like
are
home
already
in
there.
on you
think they're
and
gonna
just
welcome
start
you?
No,
wrecking
but
your
I'm
shit,
gonna be
running your
different, okay? I'm not
pockets.
there doing what they do. I'm there to save lives. I'm gonna be like Superman. I'll be
Yeah.
healing the sick.
The hero.
and-
What, you think they're gonna throw you a parade? Wake up, man.
I am up. But,
Look,
yeah, I'm just gonna keep
Don't worry,
talking because I
pal,
can
alright?
hear the
We're gonna
chorus
fix this
playing, you know, and that's probably the most copyrighted
I'll
part of
find
the
you
whole
a
thing.
cure.
A cure?
I'm pretty sure.
But shooting smoke out of
Fun
your fingertips
fact,
isn't exactly normal, man.
I didn't
Just
find this
because
out
it's
till
not
later,
normal
but
doesn't
apparently
mean
the
that it
new
needs a
lead
cure,
singer of
okay?
Linkin Park,
Van
I can't
Gogh
remember
wasn't
her name,
normal.
but
Gandhi
she's the
wasn't
one
normal.
who
People
sings
weren't scared
the
of
cover
Gandhi,
version
alright?
of
People are
Heart-Shaped
afraid
Box
of
that's
bioterrorists.
used
They're freaks.
during
That's
this scene and
pre-programmed
also
bull.
in the
Shit.
in the credits. So,
Right.
fun fact: Linkin Park's new lead
Well-
singer is the same chick who sings the
Looks like we're
credit
walking the
song
rest
in
of
this
the way.
game.
Walk. What?
Yeah.
Where you going? Hey.
Fun facts. Fun factalones.
Holy crap, would you look at this?
Look, you know, if you're having second thoughts, I
Are
completely...
you kidding me? This is amazing.
This is destruction.
This is self-defense, man. The roadblock was set up to attack them.
This
because
leg
they're
is just going
bioterrorists.
wild doing
Well,
this.
it didn't stop them, and it's not
New
going to stop
shuffle
this
unlock,
bad boy
guys.
either.
Do the jiggle leg.
Man, this is like a post-apoc... This must be the mothership.
Sorry I had to cut you off early, Delson. Had to absorb the power. We got to get this train moving.
Jesus, Delson! Hey, are you okay?
Okay. I'm better than okay, man. I think I picked up a new trick. Yep. Oh, yeah. Definitely new and improved.
Delson, this is not improved, man. We're trying to fix the problems you already have, not add new ones.
What do you think? Augustine is just sitting on her ass? I gotta power up if I'm gonna go toe-to-toe with Concrete Queen.
Hey, I'm hoping to avoid that. Listen, there might be another way that we can get to Augustine.
What other way? What other
I
way?
have a few connections in Seattle, right? Some in the police force.
No,
If
no,
we get
no,
them
no,
to
no,
help
no.
us-
This is not the point where Reggie swoops in and makes everything all right. This is not your problem to fix. It is mine.
Oh, is somebody there? Can you hear me?
There. Perfect. You want to go help somebody? Go save damsel in distress.
Anyone?
It's not
Please?
right. Fine. We both go. Come
Oh,
on.
no, 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 no.
I
You go
need-
play Super Cop, okay? I will catch up with you in a minute.
All right, but don't go anywhere. And for God's sake, don't,
Don't
touch
touch
anything.
anything.
I'm gonna touch everything. Hello.
You're up first, little guy. Oh. We're still using that. Oh. Maybe I just need to refill the smoke tank. Good to go. Yeah, this should do the trick.
I wish they had a system in place with this game where, like, if two blast shards were super close together like that, you could absorb them both at the same time. Like, have the animation take slightly longer, but you absorb both so you can save time. I think that'd be super interesting. By the way, I'm 100%ing like I did for the other
You
games.
will not believe
thought I'd let you know.
what that beeping was.
Is that the battle bus?
Okay?
They
I've
should
got a
look like the
bus full
battle
of police officers
bus.
Stuck. I'm trying to convince them to just abandon the bus. They don't want to leave all the medical supplies.
Let me just... Oh, it's not going to let me do it yet.
This is gonna take forever. There's gotta be a faster way. I am unstoppable!
Delson, I told you not to.
I'm sorry, Reg. Can't hear you over the sound of my
Delson, I'm
heroics.
not-
Ah, lost you. Must have hit the mute button.
Okay, I was making sure I wasn't missing anything. like missing any of the
Okay, looks like the rest of the way is
of
clear.
the things.
Time to ride this baby straight into Seattle. Dude, Reggie, open up. Let's go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Hello.
Hello?
Delson, we got a problem. Some of the people on the bus, they saw you doing your super thingy to clear the way. And they're afraid of you.
What?
Look, I told you, man. Bioterrorists aren't especially popular.
So what, am I like Rosa Parks and they want me to sit on the back of the bus?
No, they want you to sit outside.
Damn,
the bus.
he's getting super segregated.
They don't want you in here, right? They said if you come on, they're gonna get off.
Then let them walk. I don't care. You think I can't take this door down?
You are not gonna do that. These people have never seen anything like you before, and they're scared, right? And I can't blame them.
He says he's gonna break down the door. Go.
Sir, just give me a second. Look, just let me run them across the bridge. I'll come right back for you, all right? It'll take 5 minutes. Come on, man. I can't let you on the bus.
I'm kind of honestly
5
surprised,
minutes.
even though this is just like a little stint, you know, I'm kind of surprised they didn't make this a little karmatic choice. It's not that impactful, so like, I mean, there'd be no point in it. See, I think an Infamous game would be nice if like almost every cutscene, I mean, not every cutscene, like if it's just two characters talking or whatever, but like, I feel like if a cutscene drags on for long enough, it should be considered a karmatic choice.
Oh, you mean like
And so-
right now?
With that being the case, I think it would be nice if like, if another Infamous game were to be made, I would like that it has a hell of a lot more karmatic choices and more often in the game. Like I said, with like damn near almost every cutscene, not all of them,
Nelson,
but
I
like
got the
a
A workers
hell
across
of a lot more cutscenes will have karmatic choices,
Clearing the bridge.
and then
Coming
have
back for you,
those
Delson.
actually
You there?
matter.
What's
You
going
know,
on?
which would be nice. You'd
Hello?
basically be making like, you'd essentially be making a Telltale game, but with superpowers. It's kind of the vibe. Like a Telltale game with the senses
Hey,
of like your choices have
You
consequences.
guys need any help?
I feel like the Infamous games would go in a better direction if they had that.
Hey!
So basically a Telltale game, but with the skin of an Infamous game.
No!
I feel like would be fantastic.
Oh, this fast healing stuff is gonna come in real handy. Hey, look, man, I just want to get through the tunnel.
See, here's the thing too, like, it'd be interesting
Okay, I'll give up, okay?
if they showed like
Just
bullet
don't hurt.
holes in Delson's outfit from being shot at. That'd be cool.
See? We're not all monsters. Spread the word.
Attention. The scheduled decommission of the 5-point bridge by order of the DUP will begin
Now, let me just run down this empty bridge for a minute.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Just think, if Delson was already
Reggie?
powerful, he could have sucked up that
Oh,
smoke
man,
as it
answer
came to
me!
him, and we wouldn't be in this little smoky section.
Oh my god. This was a bridge?
It was. Oh no, my headset battery's low. That's not good.
Come on, core relay, work your magic.
I like how he's never been told their name, but he already knows their name. It's like ingrained in his memory somehow.
Another shot. Okay, Cosmos, keep them coming.
I mean, you gotta think, though, Delson's already
Okay.
on a pretty good power stretch so far, if you think about it. Like, he's already gotten 2 new powers since he started the trip to Seattle. Like, he's already way more powerful than he was. And he's about to get a 3rd power. He will literally have 3 or 4 more new powers by the time he gets to Seattle. So he is on a pretty good power-up streak so far. Love that I can pause those, but I can't skip them. Love that that makes sense.
Reggie?
Delson.
Reggie Delson. He just dies instantly. She cursed him by saying his name.
Reggie?
Delson. What's this I hear about you and your brother taking off for Seattle?
It's really not a good time, Betty.
Okay. You just be careful. Have fun.
Okay, I will. Bye.
I mean, there's only so much fun you can have.
We're almost across it.
There's only so much fun I can have while not dying.
God, cut it out, devil bridge.
I mean, arguably, a normal person could cross this bridge. I'm not gonna lie. Like, cause these jumps really ain't that big. And on top of that, like, besides the fact that these jumps really ain't that big, like,
God, the bus.
Delson doesn't even have super speed. He's just got normal human speed. So if he can do it, then, like, you could also do it. You could survive that without any superpowers. You could cross that bridge perfectly fine. See, look, Reggie doesn't have superpowers, and he would have had to do the same shit Delson did, but crazier, basically.
Delson! Little help here!
That's that pitching arm again, huh?
Delson!
All right, come on.
I got it.
I got my controller, oh no. Not really.
Huh. Check it out.
He went as far under my
Seem to
desk
get
as
the hang
it
of your,
possibly could have. That bitch decided to go
symptoms?
all the
Right.
way.
And of course, the only downside being that, nope, can't think of anything. This is pretty freaking awesome.
Really? No downside? How about those heavily armed guys over there now want to hurt you real bad? That a downside? Yeah. Now look, for all we know,
No,
we
it's
may
just
be able
target
to
practice,
pass you
homie.
through their
Check this shit
security
out.
now because you're not a normal bioterrorist. So
Normal? No, if you mean by normal, you know, the sheep that they try to line up so that they can probe them. No, Reggie, I'm not normal. And did you see what I did on that bridge? We
I
can
did.
take these
Look,
guys.
Let's just see if we can sneak you through their checkpoints first, all right? It'll make getting around the city a lot easier.
Okay, fine. Do it your way. I'll settle.
Listen, promise me you'll play it cool up ahead.
Hey, they used to call me Mr. Cool.
No one has ever once called you that. Ever.
Are you really worried about this?
Now here's the thing.
DUP guys may not have the
What
same
would be
level of
nice-
power that natural bioterrorists have.
Well,
The
never
government
mind.
infused them all with
I was
enough
gonna
to
say,
still
like,
do some
another thing
serious
that could have
damage.
happened
Well,
with what's about to happen. I mean, it's clearly going to be a combat encounter.
Seattle vacation.
But
How long did you say I
what
was
would
out
be
for?
nice
1
is, like,
week.
if Reggie went through it, seen that,
Put all
oh, it's like a
this up-
thumbprint scanner or whatever,
Oh,
or a
they kept
handprint
busy?
scanner, and then, like, made a fake, like, rubber latex hand glove thing to throw over top of Delson's hand to, like, mask his conduit gene. Because that's what they scan for through your fingerprint.
Once
Some
we're through,
fucking how.
check
Don't know
with a
how that
couple of
makes
my
sense,
cop
but okay.
buddies and try and get access to the police databases. In the meantime, I need you to just lay low. Might spook them if I show up with a bioterrorist.
Okay, boss man.
I'm also going to break these for blast shards, by the way.
This is a registered firearm. I'm a police officer.
Ace won't let me on his bus, won't let me meet his friends.
me just place my finger on the scanner here. Oh no, I must be a conduit.
Warning. Prime conduit detected. Lethal force is authorized.
That's 2 out of 3.
Delsin, run!
Hell with that!
Delsin, stay behind cover!
Don't tell me how to fight!
Let me just blow these all apart. I want the blast shards. Taking too much damage? No, I am not. Indeed, I am not. Free blast shards.
Not good, Keith. Reds up on the towers!
I see him! Remember, the civilians are innocent!
Let me just not die real fast. Damn, bro. If I wouldn't have gotten hit by that, I would have been able to suck the smoke off that car, which is what my plan was.
Hell with that!
At least it saved that I... At least it saves my blast shards, though. Kind of surprised it doesn't save the cages, though. I like how those people in the cages aren't even bioterrorists. They're just people they think are bioterrorists.
Reds up on the towers!
I see him! Remember, the civilians are innocent!
Let me just do that.
We got separated. Are you okay?
Me? I'm fine. Dandy. Just like you said, laying low.
Just keep laying low. I'll call when I've got something.
Nice.
Timeout. Smoke break.
Who?
No, wait. I come in peace.
I just heard, help, please, I'm dying. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure there was a guy under there. Need a refuel. Oh, look, a blast shard. But also, I'm gonna do the same kind of grinding scheme that I did in the other playthroughs as well, where I'm going to grind. Essentially, so let me show the map, right? So we have this island, this island. Thought we had a third one, but I guess we don't. Huh. This game's smaller than I thought. But yeah, so I'll probably, like, off camera take this entire section. Well, I'll do the mission on stream, but, like, all the other side stuff I'll do off camera. But I think... hell, I might as well do the mission while I'm here.
Return to your homes immediately.
I was debating on doing it, but I'm like doing it this episode, but I'll go ahead and do it this episode. Why not?
Use the force authorized to repel civilian attacks. Nelson, got access to the Seattle Police database. Turns out, the UP has eyes and ears everywhere.
Well, let's gouge out their eyes and slice off their ears.
All right, I've got you on my GPS. Not far from one of their mobile command centers. If you can shut that down, it'll limit their ability to track your movements.
Mobile command center, got it. So what exactly does one of those look like?
Well, it should be a large, heavily armored mobile unit with side ports and major communications gear on top.
So basically a big metal box. I love that I can use that without having to like charge it up. I can just use it. I think that's nice. That's one of the only things I like about the new mechanics for the game. I don't have to aim down to use abilities. I can just use them.
Short and sweet. Hey, what the hell, man? You're supposed to be protecting them. All right, I think I see it. Badass RV with lights and metal crap on top.
Okay, great. There should be vent panels along the sides. If you blow out enough of those, the core should overheat and be exposed.
Okay, blow out the panels. Got it. What do you say we keep this at sea level?
My favorite part is when Delson goes, I'm bioterroristing it, I'm bioterroristing it, I'm bioterroristing it. You know?
Woo-hoo!
My favorite part of the game is when, just to let you guys know, this is a major spoiler, by the way, but my favorite part of the game is, like, when Delson says it's bioterroristing time, and bioterrorists all over the place. That's my favorite part. That part's coming up soon. You'll see it.
Remember, locate the mobile command center and destroy it. Should make things a little easier.
Oh, hold on. There's a guy up here. You can't run from me. There's another one, but I don't know where he went.
Running on fumes here.
You find the main power core? It should be on top.
Let me just destroy this shit real fast. Get that new superpower. Oh, there's another guy there. That might be the other guy I was looking for just a second ago. Also, I love that there's like bootleg brands of stuff too. Like there's Cafe Conquistador, which is clearly like Starbucks.
Huh. You must be back up.
I want to get a Starbucks cup that is Cafe Conquistador.
I think I prefer the smaller guys. They are really stepping up their game. Definitely prefer the smaller guys.
Let me just yank him out real fast. I love that these guys instantly surrender too. And let me just, and then let me just,
Hey, Delson,
and then let me just.
I just realized all the DUPs have concrete powers, right? So hey, all you have to do is drain one of them and you can go home. I mean, if it doesn't work, it will mean you were wrong about this, huh? And we can still go home.
What a pussy. Reggie just loves to give up. He does, man. That man just loves giving up.
About you, big fella.
And like I said, Delson can only absorb powers from prime conduits. So the original host of the original host of
No
the
time
power.
to check, man. I got dupes coming at me from every direction.
Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, great advice.
Nice, Queen Inside missions. I'm not doing them though, but it's cool. We have them unlocked. But yeah, I really wish I knew how to start the DLC, but it doesn't tell me anywhere. Worst case, I'll just have to double check to see if I actually have the DLC installed, because I'm not sure. What? Oh, secret agent. These are cool. I like these missions.
All right, Reg, I hate to ask, but any of your besties in blue know anything about these core relays?
Yeah, well, apparently they've got them set up all over town.
See, because you just gotta look for somebody who just makes no sense being where they
Tell
are.
them what they do.
But you
Which
can
is
find
this
out
guy
where they
here.
all are.
Sure. Like I said.
Good. I need you to send the locations to my phone.
What, so you can keep tapping them for more powers? No, forget it.
Wow. My own brother wants me to fight
Nice.
the ultra-mega bioterrorist of all time with less powers.
Look, I didn't say that.
Well, guess I shouldn't put it off then. Better go straight on to Augustine now and get it over with. Not sure what's gonna happen.
All right, I get it. Look, just stay away from Augustine and I'll send you the ones I know of.
Yeah, with that though, I'm gonna end this episode here.
Thanks,
So thank
Reg.
you guys so much
Best
for
brother
watching.
ever.
Like, comment,
No,
subscribe.
best brother ever would have locked you in a closet back in Salmon Bay for the rest of your life.
Wow. Not sure a closet can hold a conduit for long, but I appreciate your wanting to lock me up.
Anyway, as I was saying, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later.